route that I wanted to go, but I need your help. With my pride being in the way, I raised her 3 years asking you for nothing. God told me this morning to let go of my pride and to just ask you. So here I am. My full video is on YouTube if you want to better understand some of my story. Now,
can you help me, please? Can you help me to turn over a new leaf? Not to say I can't go and do OnlyFans, but I would like to do something else. Not even to say I'm your responsibility or anything. I'm just asking as a person that has been there for you, and as a person who is in need of help, can you financially help? My house has been broken into. I would like to get my kids back. And I'm trying to. So what? I'm gonna make a way, and I don't quit. So all I know is to keep going, knocking on every door, doop doop doop, till it opens. Here's the beauty in it all. You know, Libra is justice, and so for every no you give another person is a no you create within yourself. Every yes you give a person is a yes for yourself. What you do for another will be done for you. Universal laws, period. So I ask for what you want. The person that answers the yes will be compensated abundantly. That's both people abundantly compensated. So, you know, you just kind of let life work through the rest. But I did ask. Now we do know. However it goes, whether I go this way or that way, I'm not gonna stop. If I go, my bad. Ask for what you need, all right? Not just what you want, what you need. And however big, however much is required will be provided for, with the intention of love behind it that is greater than for self is approved. So, you know, my faith is so big, I just know. My mission is so big, I just know, like, it's gonna work out one way or another. One thing up, since I'm watching these YouTube videos where they want to tell my story for me, I actually didn't cheat. That's how good of a person I am. I did not cheat. Me and my ex broke up that day, and I had a tracker on my ex car. He was cheating too. This was my first time stepping out of that 9-year relationship in 5 years. I had only slept with the person I was with for 5 years. Now that gap in between the 4 and the 5, the first 4 years was ratchet, and we wasn't really like, he cheated on me day and night. The heck, and I still stayed still for the longest. But for the last 5 years of those 9 years, I only cheated with baby. Period. And I keep on saying cheated. I didn't even cheat. We broke up that day, and he left out and he went to go cheat. And I finally said, you know what? If he go, I haven't, all these people that's in my DMs, I said, all these people that's in my DMs, I literally had already turned down baby. He already was in my DMs, and I was like, I'm in a relationship. Had all these famous people in my DMs turning it down, and I'm literally paying $4,500 a month taking care of a 5 household family, and to go get cheated on. it was like, okay, well, if you're gonna do it and we're broke up, I have a right to do it too. And if I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it with no regular person. I'm not even a regular female. My life look regular, but the opportunities and the people that be coming at me ain't never been regular. And I literally turn them down. So it wasn't cheating. And even with what happened with my daughter, I'm such a good person that I still stayed down. I didn't leave my ex. I prayed that if he wasn't my divine counterpart, that he had the strength to walk away. So I'm not a cheater. I'm very faithful, very loyal. I didn't cheat. He broke up with me. He broke up with me that day. It was me out the house. I still love him though, because he's a good person for the kids. I trust my ex with my kids for him around the world and back. Like, that's probably the reason why we were brought together, because I can trust him with my kids. Considering things that I've been through and the people that's out here in this world, I know they're safe with him. Now, but I didn't cheat because it wasn't cheating. We were broke up. And you know how many times I've been cheated on without cheating? So people be wanting to point out everything, but the fact that I'm the only girl, I don't know if I'm the only girl, but I know I did OnlyFans and literally stepped out with one celebrity and turned down many. I would probably say everything happens for a reason. The one thing that I felt guilty about, honestly, like, maybe it's my saving grace. Who knows? Maybe everything happens and works together for the higher good. But the sooner we all see the good in it, the sooner things get better. Because I'm not about to be pointed out like I'm the bad guy, and I don't want to point him out like he's the bad guy. I'm not. And y'all said that he didn't take care of his child for 3 years. It's not like I just told. And like I said, I don't look at him like he's bad or like I'm mad at him or anything. Like, I definitely am simply only saying like, hey, this is our situation, and how can we best move forward with what is, like, because I could definitely use some help and would definitely appreciate it. That is all. That is all. I'm not saying anything else about that man. Like, it ain't no ill intent here. It really ain't. The main focus is just supporting the child without having to involve child support, period. Well, let me say, how can he support the child without me having to go to the courts? He ain't somebody I just be in touch with. Like, and if I didn't want to go to the court, so this was the best way that I could reach out or grab his attention to let him know, like, hey, I'm definitely ready to put that ego and pride down. Like, I'm admitting I need help, and it's been a lot going on, and maybe you could be some help to me in my situation, because at the end of the day, like, this is your child. So my heart means well. I say I don't believe in courts, and I really don't like to go that route. But I'm about to stop saying what I don't and because every time I say, I end up finding like I have to walk into it anyway and face my fears. So I hope that's not a route I have to go. And I'm an honest person, so let me correct that. I stepped out in that last 5 years of that commitment with one. Now, might have had another little friend years ago, but I'm not easily moved. I'm not easily moved by money, clout, and none of that. That same day that happened with me and Lil Baby, it was $40,000 on that counter. And I didn't look twice. I walked right out that door, period. I bet you I wish I would have took it now. If I would have knew he was going to be my baby daddy, I would have took that money. But I don't have encounters for money. And I do accept gifts. You know what I'm saying? If somebody like give me something and like they let me know they want me to have this or for whatever reason, like I'm of course thank you. But encounter, like I just, if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it, and if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. The money part ain't the part that moves me to make that decision ever. Like at that point in my life, I was making my own money. I ain't need his money. I came and did what I did because we grown and we wanted to do it. I ain't expect nothing else after that. Life had its own plans. People be acting like, and I'm gonna be honest, my ego and my pride was too big back then. It definitely was very big. It was more so like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure he know I ain't one of them. And I stood on it ever since. Like I definitely was like, I knew what I was doing far as, all right, I already had it in my head, like after him I ain't dealing with no rappers. That was just my mind frame. Nobody else in the industry. Like that was how I was thinking. And it was just like, because their ego and pride, they'll sleep with you and forget about you. So I just was like, yeah, no, I'm not into that type of thing. So I really just was like, I could name 3 other people that offered high amounts of money to try